I want you to watch this video today. And if you like it, I want you to share it and make sure you follow this page, facebook.com/thenewsjunkie, because I want to point out something to you that nobody else is doing. This right here, the story of Gwen Berry and her being upset about the national anthem playing at this pre-Olympics event, it highlights everything that's wrong with the media in the United States of America. And I'm going to show you why. Stick with me. If you don't know the story, these Olympians just got done with the hammer throw event, and in third place, the bronze medal portion of the stand, looking really pissed off. You have Gwen Berry, right? Gwen Berry's upset because they dared to play the national anthem. And everybody is going nuts and saying, wow, she's not patriotic. She shouldn't be on the U.S. Olympics team, and yada, yada, yada. The real problem here is that how many times have you seen this photo? Or this photo? Or this photo? Probably a lot of times in the last 24 to 48 hours. How many times have you heard about Gwen Berry clapping back and putting "Stop Playing With Me" in front of the photo of her upset in third place after this hammer throw event? How many times have you heard that she thinks she was set up during the national anthem, which is preposterous, which is without any fact whatsoever, and perhaps shows a level of self-absorption with Miss Berry and how she thinks everything in the world must revolve around her. This was some sort of punishment. You've seen all of these things and heard all of these things a lot of times, I would bet. You even heard the White House saying, we defend her right to protest at these events.
Gwen Berry, who hopes to represent the United States as an Olympian on the hammer throwing events, won a bronze medal at the trials, and then she turned her back on the flag while the anthem played. Does President Biden think that is appropriate behavior?
Stick with
for
me
someone
here.
Who hopes to represent Team USA?
Well, Peter, I haven't spoken to the president specifically about this, but I know he's incredibly proud to be an American and has great respect for the anthem and all that it represents, especially for our men and women serving in uniform all around the world. He would also say, of course, that part of that pride in our country means recognizing there are moments where we are, as a country, haven't lived up to our highest ideals. And it means respecting the right of people granted to them in the Constitution to peacefully protest.
Okay, fair enough. So you have Jen Psaki saying basically people have the right to fairly protest if they want to. And Joe Biden, he's patriotic, rah, rah, rah. That's what you have heard over and over and over. That's what you have seen over and over and over. It's all about Gwen Berry, the third place winner at this pre-Olympics event. What you haven't heard is about DeAnna Price. How about we talk about her for a moment? She's the one who won. And not only did she win, she broke multiple world records. Not only did she break multiple world records in the hammer throw, but she shattered these records. She demolished them. It was a spine-tingling, exciting moment when she made the Tokyo team and got not bronze, not silver, but gold. And yet no one is talking about DeAnna Price and her amazing moment. So let's take a moment to do that.
Broken the Olympic trials record in each of her two throws today. Just 6 inches shy of her own American record. She lets go another big one.
Insane!
DeAnna Price getting deeper and deeper and closer to 80 meters. This could be it.
That one almost left the venue.
79 meters, 98. A new American record and the world lead. 262 feet and 5 inches.
How about that? You could see somebody else in third place on this scoreboard, but for some reason she got a lot more attention. Was that not awesome? She just broke the record, and she broke a bunch of them on her way there. Why aren't we talking about her? Why aren't we talking about the silver medal and the gold medal winners? Why? Because the media obsesses so much over people who aren't the ones who stand up. If there are two people standing up and enjoying the national anthem and celebrating their being part of Team USA, and one person who makes a pouty face after they get third place, why is there such outsized media coverage of one versus the other? One that seems self-centered and one that seems celebratory of a great victory. You look on the news wires and you put in Gwen Berry's name and you see 364,000 articles. You see 115,000 with DeAnna Price, and that's over the course of their careers. Most of these on Gwen Berry are new. This is what people are talking about now, not about DeAnna Price, who just broke the 80-meter barrier to hammer into history at the Olympic track and field trials. Right? All 5 of her throws would have won the competition. All 5 of them. Every single time she went up and threw. She only needed 1, but all 5 of them would have won the competition. Her longest, an 80.3 meter or 263 feet 6 inches, heave in the 5th round, put her in rarefied air. The reigning world champion became just the 2nd woman ever to throw the 4-kilogram, 8.8-pound ball and chain over 80 meters. Unbelievable. Incredibly impressive. And Brooke Anderson was impressive as well. She's the one who got 2nd place in this. Now, all of them are great athletes. And if you want to pout during the national anthem, fine. But when it comes down to who gets coverage for what and what people are talking about, this deserves a whole lot more, in my not so humble opinion. This moment right here, when you see the excitement on her face when she breaks this record, is far more important to me than any of the rest.
79 meters, 98, a new American record.
So ask yourself why the media obsesses with the cultural issues, the culture war stuff, the look at the activist athlete, and not somebody who's out there doing amazing things. What do you think about this? Give me your comments below. I'll read them as I always do. Do you think the media has it wrong to spotlight these things? The activist gets all the attention. The athlete doesn't seem to get nearly as much, though her performance was absolutely stellar, as was Miss Anderson in 2nd place. Also, if you're new around here, if you want videos just like this every single day, hit that follow button over at facebook.com/thenewsjunkie. Follow for these videos every day. Over on youtube.com/thenewsjunkie, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed it, share it with a friend, as I said at the beginning of the video. I appreciate you watching, and we'll talk to you again real soon.